Here's a freezer that we've had, I don't know, I guess me and my wife, we've had this freezer for, gosh, a long time. Probably 15 years or longer. And then her grandma had it even before she was born. So this freezer, I don't know how old it is. It's older than us. I ain't gonna tell you how old that is, but I'd say it's 50 years old or better. Pretty old. But it went bad on us last year, and it quit cooling. And I thought, man, you know, I hate that. And we had to take all our food out and go get another freezer. But I thought, well, is there something else that I could use this thing for? See, I got it up on blocks there, and it's kind of leaning toward the front. And I thought, man, what could I do with this? And so I'm going to show you what is this in here. So here is an idea we come up with. You see that name on there? This is a holiday freezer. One of the old ones. I mean old. I tell you what, we come up with some crazy stuff around here. This is going to be my holiday Inn BeeHive. Look at here. I tell you what, I think we just crippled too high for crutches. Or you really got to have a love for bees. Look here. We're going to have their complimentary breakfast all ready for them when it gets first light. Look here. Holiday Inn BeeHive. You can't beat that. Accommodated. It's insulated. Man, I tell you, you got to have a love for bees or a crazy mind to come up with some of this stuff. Holiday Inn BeeHive. Come stay at the Holiday Inn. I hope the bees like it. What have I done? I'll tell you what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put me some bees in it. Because I found out that these frames right here, well, they're a little tight. But you see that edge over there? Man, they slide right on that edge. And will slide right up. And I said, oh yeah, I'm going to have me a big beehive in here. And you see there, I drilled some holes at the bottom. And so that if any moisture gets in there, it can find its way out. And right here's going to be their entrance hole, right there. I drilled a hole in the side of the freezer. And I put in I think it's 1.5 inch piece of pipe with an elbow. And I also run one at the top. It's going to be ventilation. And it's a work in progress. We ain't done with it yet. But I did put a camera inside this thing when I shut the door. And it's black in there when you shut this door. But shoot, you know what I was thinking? I thought, man, I could even put a jar of honey right here in this door. A honey feeder or whatever. And put it right there in that door. And shut it up on them. And there you go. Let me walk around here to the side and show you. Right here's going to be my entrance hole for the bees. And I learned my lesson on that cooler hive video that I made. And you can see here I cut, this was a 45, I believe, or a 90. Might have been a 90. And I cut it in half and I caulked around it. And so the water can't run back in there now. It has to run off this way. Don't want water running into your hive. But I'm going to tell you, man, one man's junk is another man's treasure. And if you got a mind to think up this stuff, here's going to be, and I ain't done with this yet, but here's going to be this is going to be our vent hole. And what I'll do, I believe what I'll do is, sorry about the camera moving around. Of course, I ain't going to use no Hardy's cup, but I'll stick me a piece of wood across here. Well, first off, I'll stick a piece of screen over this so nothing can't go down in there to the bees. But I'll put me a piece of wood across here and screw it in. And then I can come up and I can put a metal cap or something that hangs over, you know, the way a pipe is on the chimney or on a flue pipe, the way they got them that hangs over and water can't go in there but it can vent. It'd be the same thing. I ain't got to that part yet, and I'm trying to keep the water out of it, so that's what we're doing right now. But I just wanted to show you that, and I don't see why it won't work. Of course, I'm gonna put a latch on this door right here. Just put me a metal latch on the door so that for some reason, if it gets to wind or rocking or an old bear comes up behind it here, hopefully he won't turn it over. I think I better put some postage, some little 2x2s in the ground there on 3 sides of it and screw it down, because like I said, I don't want no bears pushing on it or other wildlife. I don't want them knocking it over. Or if it come a big gusty wind, hard wind or storm, I don't want it falling over. What y'all think about that? Any of y'all got old junk freezers? Huh? Laying around, this old junk, this old Holiday and old upright freezer. But I'd say you could modify a chest freezer to work, put you some strips of wood in it where you could hang you some frames. I mean, you got to think, outside the box, and I mean, I feel that thing full of bees. That's going to be one heck of a beehive. That'd be a huge beehive, sealed up, insulated. Why not? It's going to be vented, so I mean, why not? Use your junk, man. Use what you got. Put things to use. And I could have hauled this off to the junkyard, but I seen some potential here. And I just wanted to show you that. Hope y'all enjoy it. Maybe give y'all some ideas. Maybe y'all share some ideas with me that I ain't thought about yet. But that's why they call our channel Unusual Bee Works. We pretty unusual, but we appreciate you watching, appreciate our subscribers, and we thank you, we appreciate you, and God bless.